Hi guys, this is Jackie from techjackie.com and welcome to another video on SEO. First of all, if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you press the subscribe button down below so whenever I release a new SEO video like this, you will get notified. And for today's video, again, I know many of you have been waiting for it for the past 2 weeks, and that is the fourth part to my YouTube series on how I show you exactly how I'm going to rank one of my clients' brand new website, take it from zero or scratch all the way up to the first page of Google for his desired keywords, right? So if you haven't checked out the first 3 parts yet, make sure to check them out first. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check them out. But for those of you who are ready for the 4th part, today I've got some interesting movements, right? Because now we've moved on to the 2nd month. So as I stated in the previous month that in the first month we were going to focus on the content side as well as the business promotion side, like just to establish the website as being the real legit business right on the internet. Now moving on to the 2nd month, now we'll be focusing more on the backlink side, right, the link building side, as well as continuing what we have done so far in the previous month, right? So without further ado, let's jump right to my computer screen and I'll show you what we've done so far and the progress for this up to this point. Right, okay, yes. So here's an overview of what I'm going to be discussing today in today's video. So first I'll go through the Google My Business quick update, right, where I actually was waiting for the message for from the Google My Business team last 2 weeks, right, the previous part. So I'm going to give you a quick update as to what's going on now, as well as the content creation quick update as well, right, like what we've done so far with the content creating side. Then we'll move on to the link building process, right, and the reach out process, which is going to be the main highlight of today's video, right, this part. And lastly, the progress so far as well as the rankings, right. I'll go through the Google Search Console's rankings, right, as well as the Google Analytics traffic trend as well. So before jumping right into the videos, if you haven't joined my Facebook group yet, right, it's a free Facebook group where you can join and discuss anything related to SEO or ask me any questions, right, with regards to SEO. Make sure you join the group first, right. The group name here is We Love SEO, right. We Love SEO. Just go on Facebook and search for it, right. I'll leave the link in the description as well so you can quickly join the group. It's a very good group, right, and we are growing very fast, so make sure you join the group as well, and I'll see you there. So without further ado, let's start with the process, with the thing here, right. So first, the Google My Business quick update, right. So as I mentioned in my previous video that I was waiting for the Google My Business team to actually reply back right after I send the photos of my client's office, right, where he actually actually do business in, which as I mentioned in the previous video that it doesn't seem like the legit business office, right, that Google My Business really requires. Like they actually requires that it should be a proper physical address, right, in order to form the Google My Business listing to list the address. I talked about this in the previous video, so if you haven't watched this, watch that. Make sure you watch that first, right. So after that, waited for like almost a week, and they reply back saying that it's previously stated, based on the pictures you have provided, this business will not qualify as a storefront and should remain as a service area business, right. So as I mentioned, right, this doesn't qualify. So at the end of the day, we have to hide our Google My Business address, right. So if you go do a quick search for our of the client's Google My Business listings, you see that now the address is hidden, right, like no address is given now, right, just the location where the client serves the business in, right, no actual exact address. So that's the thing here, right. I explained in detail in the previous video, right, the previous part, so make sure to watch that first. Okay, moving on to the second part is the content creation and quick update, right. So what we've been doing so far with the content is pretty much the same thing, pretty much the same phase that we did in the previous month, right. So let me show you the website. So the only thing we've been doing so far is just to add more blog content, right, just to build up the topical authority or topical relevance of the website, as well as the locality relevance of the website as well. So this again, the concept which I talk a lot about in many of my YouTube videos, right? Which essentially means, topical relevance means that you're creating content, that is around a particular topics, right? So let's say if a client do a cleaning and do a service called canopy cleaning, right? So let me show you that. There's a service called canopy cleaning, right? So let's say if client does a service called canopy cleaning, as you can see, and this is the page that we want to rank for, right? The canopy cleaning service in Melbourne. This is the keyword that we're targeting. So we would want to have a couple of content, right, related to canopy cleaning as well as the Melbourne area, right? Because we want to rank in Melbourne, the city in Australia. So that's why we have to create a bunch of content around Melbourne location as well as the canopy cleaning topics. So as you can see here, like for instance, benefits of hiring a canopy cleaning service in Melbourne, as well as 5 tips for choosing a cleaning company in Melbourne. So we're creating a local content here, right, to build up the locality relevancy. So when Google looks at our website, it can say, oh, okay, this website talks a lot about Melbourne, so we should rank them in Melbourne, right, because it's relevant to Melbourne. As well as canopy cleaning, right? So they look at our website, can say that, okay, this page is all about canopy cleaning, and you also have a content about canopy cleaning here as well. So when the Google looks at our website, again, it will think that, okay, this website is relevant to canopy cleaning, and therefore we should rank them higher, right? Again, I talk a lot about this concept in many of my YouTube videos. Make sure to check them out, right? And besides that, I also created like this one article, right, extra, as well as this one. So this is like a common keyword, right? So as I mentioned, in the previous like in the first part of this video, that we'll be targeting 3 type of content. That is number 1, keyword, the content that we want to rank for, right? So this will be all the service pages, and then that will become a content that we create to support the main keyword, right? So this will be like all the content related to the location and topic, right? So this would be like like creating content around Melbourne, creating content around the service, right? So this is what I discussed, and then the third would be common articles or content, right, that we want to drive traffic. So this would be all the informative content, right? So this will be the content that that are easy to rank, right, and can bring us additional traffic. So for instance, we have this like 10 cleaning tips for college students, right, which we create this in order to rank it on Google, so that people, when they do a search for cleaning tips for college students, they'll be able to land on our page and or land on this article, and hopefully they convert, right? This will help bring in the traffic, like additional source of traffic. And this as well, this one, 6 easy house cleaning tips for seniors. This also something that can also brings us additional traffic. I'll show you in the progress section where these articles are ranking right now, and they're ranking pretty well right now. I'm just saying I'm gonna tell you again later on in this video, but just telling you right now, they're ranking pretty well and pretty fast, and they're already almost reaching the first page. So that's the quick content creation quick update, right? Now moving on to the meat and the potatoes of this video, and that is the link building process and the reach out, right? So for the past 2 weeks, the main focus have been on this link building and reaching out, right, which is a very, very tedious task. I know many of you don't like building backlinks, right? Don't like reaching out. Me too. Like, I don't really like building backlinks at all. It's time consuming, right, a lot. But to be honest, like after doing it for a while, it kind of a little bit kind of feels a little bit more fun, right, and more engaged. I don't know why, but for some reason. Anyway, for link building process and reach out, I didn't do like 100% manual outreach, right? Like I've already built, so far we've built 3 successful links, right? So far 3 successful links, and 1 link is in the progress. And like for this month, our goal is to build 5 links, right? because due to the budget that the client has given us, right, as well as for the safety reasons, we decided to just build 5 links, right? So this will be 2 links to the home page. Actually not 5 links, actually 4 to 5 links, right? I'll try to build 5, right, maximum, if our budget gives permits us to do to build up to 5 links, and that's fine. Otherwise 4 links will be the maximum, right? So the plan here is 2 links to the home page. This is already done. We have already done with the 2 links to the home page, and 1 link each to the 3 service page, right, that we want to rank for, right? So links to the homepage should be the maximum, right? Like this is a general rule, like for any business, for any websites out there, most of the time links to the homepage will be the maximum number, right? So that's why we want to make it look natural as possible. So we decide to go a little bit more on the homepage side, and 1 link each to 3 service page, right? So 3 into 1 3 plus 2 5. But if we are not able to reach up to 5 links, then only 2 service page, right? The 2 main service page, and 2 links to the homepage already done, right? 2 links to the homepage already done, and 1 link to the service page also already done. Like total 3 link built, right? And 1 is ongoing, is almost gonna be is going to be finished by next week, right? Like Monday or Tuesday. And 1 more will be left, right? We will left. This again will be decided, right, like whether we'll do it or not. As I said, it depends on the budget. Like for this overall campaign, I didn't get much of the budget from the client, right, because he's just starting out. So it's pretty tight budget here. So link building shouldn't be like it should take a little bit for a while for us to really get a grab of good links. But for the 3 links that we've built so far, they're very high quality links, and I'll show you in a minute. But first let me show you actually let me explain to you how we're actually doing this, right? So we are actually doing this by like 90% manual outreach, right? Manual outreach, and reaching out to people for guest posting, and about about like 20 like 10 to 15% we like actually decided to buy a couple of links from Fiverr, right? So out of the 3 links built, 2 were from Fiverr. So let me list that out. 2 links from Fiverr. Now many of you might be thinking like I might be getting a poor quality link from Fiverr. Well, that's not the case, right? I know on Fiverr there are many like garbage links out there, but trust me guys, if you look carefully for the links in Fiverr, some of them are like diamond in the rough, right? So definitely some of them really have a good link, right, that you can't really if you want to get it outside of Fiverr, they would cost like at least $100, right? And I was able to secure it for very low price and a very good link. So we have very high quality website with good traffic and growing site, right? Like literally very good website. So let me kind of show you one of the links that I got from Fiverr, right? This is one of the links that I was able to secure on Fiverr, and it's not any comment link, it's not any web 2.0 link, it's a pure guest posting link, right? And this is a very high quality site, guys. Is a site that doesn't only have high DAs or a high domain authority, but also sites which has high traffic, right? High search traffic. So let me show you this one of the site which I got from Fiverr. As you can see, this is the article that was posted, right? As you can see, it's pretty high quality article. This is a website which receives about almost 3,000 visitors per month, right, from Ahrefs as well as SEMrush. As you can see, this is a very high quality website, right? It's a very big authoritative website. If you look at the domain authority of this website, is 48 right now, right? I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's showing here in my mouse bar tool, right? Anyway, not sure. Yeah, as you can see, right, domain authority is 48 here. And if I take this domain, right, and if I go to Ahrefs, I'll show you that this is actually a very high quality website. Right, so let's just give me a second here. Let me plug in this domain inside Ahrefs, and I'll show you that this is a very high quality website. I was able to secure at a quite a reasonable price, right, on Fiverr, that if you were to find it elsewhere it would cost you a lot. And trust me guys, like nowadays, you know, link building is very expensive, right? You really need some budget. As you can see, right, 57 domain rating here is a very high quality site with real legit traffic, right? And also very relevant as well, right? Like my client is in a cleaning niche, right? So the link we're focusing on building will be from, you know, link we're focusing on will be from cleaning and home improvement niche, right? So these two are like cleaning is, you know, 100% relevant. Home improvement is about 80% relevant, right? So these are, you know, links coming from relevant website, high quality with search traffic, right? So I'm really focused on building quality links, and that's why I know we're building only just 4 to 5 links. Number one, you know, because it's very high budget, right? It's very expensive. And number two, you know, we're focusing only on few quality ones. There are tons and tons of, you know, garbage links out there, and we don't want to build that. In fact, link building should be the last thing that you should focus on, right? First, create good content, right? Really good content, really good website with good user experience. After that, then you start looking into links, right? Like if you already have everything good, if you already have good on page, right, good site architecture, good website, then just 1 or 2 links will really skyrocket your ranking, right? Trust me guys, nowadays links is not really that important, but it's very important, you know, when it comes to like a deciding matter. Like let's say, you know, if you're in a niche where people are like, you know, writing very high quality content, then what is the deciding factor that Google will use to determine as to which one to rank higher, this one to rank lower? It's the links, right? Links, of course, will be the deciding factor there. And that's why, you know, links are still important, but they have lost their importance over time. But still, I would say that it's still very important, and, you know, but don't really focus on it much, right? And when you start building links, make sure you only focus on the high quality ones, like the one which has, you know, like I already made a video on this. So good links characteristic, right? I'll leave the link in the description so you can check out the full videos. But here's the good links that I, you know, that I normally that I consider as good links. So first, links coming from relevant website, right? And then links coming from site with organic traffic, right? Preferably about, you know, 500 visitors per month, right? Because think about it, you know, if the site doesn't have organic traffic, it means, you know, Google doesn't trust the website, and, you know, there's no point of getting links from those sites. And lastly, you know, links coming from authoritative sites, right? So this will be like, you know, high DA, high DR, all these metrics, right? So these are the characteristic of good backlinks, right? That I really focus on building links, and you should also do it as well. So, you know, this will makes it looks like a very real legit website. Okay, so let's look at, you know, how I actually do the outreach part, right? So as I mentioned, you know, about 10 to 15% links comes from Fiverr, and the remaining links, you know, are coming from pure outreach, right? And this is my Google Sheets, right, that I use to build backlinks. So in this process, I actually focus on building on 3 type of backlinks. Number one is link coming from, you know, site which accepts guest posting, right? So okay, yeah, so site which accepting guest posting, right? So the site which clearly has a page on their website which says, you know, we accept guest posting. And the second type of links are the links that, you know, that are from the local prospects, right? That are links in the same local area. And the third type of links are links which comes from affiliate and other website, right? So these are like real websites, but they don't accept guest posting. but we're just doing outreaching, in case they're interested, right? So so far, I've done reach out to local prospects, I've done reach out to affiliate and other type of websites. And the only links we were able to secure placed links on are the links which from the site which are actually accepting guest posting, right? So what is the process that we have done here? It's very simple, man. Just go to Google, right, and then type on, let's say your niche, right? So let me write that. So the process finding links, right? So it would be like, any normal method, like clean, let's say, keyword, right? Your keyword plus this is for, so let me actually do this first. So for site accepting guest posting, right? So these are very straightforward. And then for site except for local site, right? Local website, right? Because this is like partly about local SEO. And then for affiliate website. And before I actually tell you how to actually find the links, let me kind of explain to you why I also reach out to local and affiliate website, right? So since we want to rank for in a particular locations, let's say in Melbourne or in New York, then you would want to get a couple of backlinks coming from the local website, right? So whether it's local citations or any other, local business in the area, and this will gives a boost, right? But local websites, they're very like difficult to get because, let's say you're a roofing business and I do reach out to you, right? Now what do you think, what do you think you will answer back to me? Like if I ask you, I want to contribute to your website, like would you mind, give it a minute or something to consider? And like these local business owners, they're very busy, right? Or they're either busy or very lazy, right? So they won't even consider reading your email, right? Unless it's about work or inquiry, or if they do really consider, they'll just simply reply, that no, we're not interested, right? So this is the case, it's very difficult, and unfortunately, we were not able to secure any links from the local website, right? So the niche that we were trying to reach out to were, roofing, right? Because remember, when finding links, just make sure that the relevant, right, the sites are relevant to your niche. So my client is in cleaning niche, so the relevant would be, roofing, home improvement, cleaning, right, HVAC, right, air conditioning and heating, all these, right, home improvement stuff and home services. So I reach out to roofing, I reach out to HVAC, right, and what else? Let me kind of check here. And pest control, right, pest control. Unfortunately, no links secure, right? Only one guy responded back, and he said that he was not interested. Okay, anyway, just try. I already knew that it would be very difficult to secure links, right, from local business owners. And the reason why we reach out to affiliate websites is because affiliate website, people build affiliate website to make money online, right? So their primary goal is to make money. And also affiliate website owners, they are very aware of SEO, and they would try to do anything to rank their website high, right? And therefore their website is of very high quality. So when you look at any affiliate website, they will usually be a very high quality website. And that's why I was thinking that if I was able to secure at least 1 or 2 links from affiliate website, it would really boost our rankings, right? Because it's the links coming from very high quality websites. And unfortunately, only one website actually reached back to us, and the fees was $100, which was over the bench, right, that we had. So only one one website reach back, like reply back, right? Reply back. And it's over the budget, right? Out of over the budget. So anyway, you can clearly see, right? So my process is very simple. Like first, I mark, like I do this, right? And then I have like a site URL, email, contact, and then linking to, right, like which page I want to link to. Let's say a home page or a service page, and then the DA, right? The DA of the website and the price, right? Of course, like hardly anyone gonna give you free backlinks nowadays, right? So most of them will ask for price. And site relevancy, right? Like how relevant the website is, and then the remarks, right? Any additional remarks. So, and the site which I marked with the orange color here, as you can see, these are the site that actually replied back, and they said no, right? They said no to us. So as you can see, right, we've got a couple of websites, right? Like actually, yeah, so as you can see, right, like we've got a many no here, and many also in the waiting list, right? Like many of them actually didn't even reply back, so probably they won't accept it, right? And then a couple of them actually replied back, but as you can see, like is like very high price. Like this website $150, right? This website $100, and this website $129. I was able to negotiate to $80, but still it's a little bit over the price. $120 for this side, and I was able to negotiate to $70, still out of budget, right, over the budget. But yeah, I mean, it is like this kind of process, right? And like the process for finding is pretty straightforward. So what you do is you put your keyword, and then plus like let's say right for us, right, then you get a bunch of website accepting for guest posting. And for local website, all I have to do is search for, let's say, roofing in Melbourne, right? And then I also add this one, blog. So here I'm looking for roofing in Melbourne, which has a blog section in their website, right? So this will gives me a bunch of list of the roofing in Melbourne, which actually has blog, so you can ask for guest post. And for affiliate website, I just type in any, let's say, home improvement blog, right, or cleaning blog. So this will give me a bunch of websites, which are like most of them are affiliate website, selling stuff there. And I was able to get a couple of sites here and list them out in my link building sheet, right? And besides, I also list down the topics that I'm also proposing, right, like for each email outreach. And for email outreach, nothing complicated, just say hello there, I'm coming from this one, and here are a list of my articles, topics, and then would you consider, and also let me know the price if there's any. That's it. Very simple outreach email. Because guys, at the end of the day, these people, they're just only care for money, right? So they won't even read anything of your fancy email or stuff. Most of them will just simply reply back with the price tag, right? So you should be ready for that. And I talk about this, it's like a hard truth about guest posting nowadays. And I'll leave the link in the description so you can watch it, right? Like, it's a very hard truth. And yeah, basically, nothing complicated here, just what you already aware of, just normal outreach, but just put it in the Google sheet like this, so everything is organized, right? And you'll be able to keep track. Like for instance, this one, like need follow-up, right? Need follow-up, writing, publish, right? As you can see, this one is already published. And let me show you this one, right? The site which I was able to secure a link. This is the website. So this is the website which I was able to secure a link through guest posting, right? So this is the latest website, just finished yesterday, and one is going on, right? And it's already almost ready now. Just have to submit the site, the webmaster, the articles, and he will consider it and review the article, right? So let me again, right, this is the website which has pure traffic, pure organic traffic going to it, quite a high domain authority here. This is a 30 DA, right? Domain authority of 30. So it's a very real legit website, right? Where as I mentioned here, three characteristics of good backlinks are links coming from relevant website, links coming from site with organic traffic, and links coming from authoritative site, right? Or site which has high DA or PA. Generally, site which has a DA of less than 20, you shouldn't even consider them, right? Like big no, right? Because site which has DA of 20, they're like, they won't actually give you any push, right, or any ranking, or if they do, it would be very, very less, right? So you should try reaching out to site which at least 25 DA, right? At least 25 DA for guest posting, right? So just keep this in mind. Like if one thing you can take out from this videos is this one, right? Okay, so yeah, this is the latest link that I was able to secure. As you can see, is very high quality. This is the article that I wrote by myself, right? So as you can see, right, we got the links here. Actually, we got a link in the author bio here, but that's fine, right? It is a very, we got it for a very cheap price, and the site is very high quality, so it's very acceptable. That's fine, right? So as I mentioned, right, links from real website like this only counts nowadays. You really have to be selective. And that's pretty much it with the link building process. If you have any question, make sure leave them down in the comment section down below. I try to answer them, right? So lastly, the last part is the progress so far, right, and the ranking. So let me show you the Google Analytics, right? So let me quickly close this off. The Google Analytics, let's first the Search Console, right? So this is our rankings, right, for the past 3 months. As you can see here, the impressions, right, the impressions are going up, right, going up every day, means we are ranking for more and more keywords. And the positions are also going down, right? Like positions are also going down as well, as means we are improving, right, in terms of rankings. And the clicks are also going up, right, means people start noticing our website and start clicking on us, right? So here also, like if I do a comparison, right, comparison the last 7 days to the previous 7 days, you'll see that we got 1 more clicks, we got like 40,000 more impressions. We also a little bit down in the average position, right? But because we have more impressions, mean average position should go down, right? But again, this is very minor, right? But see the impressions increase a lot, means we're ranking for more and more keywords, and that's a good thing here. And let me actually show you the Google Analytics as well, right? So Google Analytics, we also started getting more and more traffic, like like for example this day, right, 3 referrals, 1 organic traffic, 5 directs. On this day, Thursday, yesterday, 4 directs, 3 organic traffic, 2 referral, 1 social, right? So we're getting traffic almost every day now, and it's growing up as well, right? And besides that, let me actually show you a couple of the rankings, right? A couple of the rankings here, so you'll be able to like follow up, see the progress, right? So as I mentioned earlier, in the beginning of videos, that our common article like this one, or this 10 cleaning tips, actually have started ranking very high, right? So let me show you, like college cleaning tips, actually is cleaning tips for college students, right? So if we go to the second page, this is our website, right? As you can see here, ranking on the somewhere in the top of the second page, so almost going to the first page now. How about house cleaning tips for seniors, right? Another keyword from our blog section. And this is right here, right, in the second page, so almost about to cross the first page, right? And how about let me actually sign out from this, right, so you can see a full ranking here. How about canopy cleaning Melbourne, right, one of our targeted keywords. So this is a as you can see, this is 4th page, right, about 38 positions, right, 38 positions. And if you go to Google Search Console, and if you type in queries Canopy Cleaning Melbourne. Okay, actually we logged out, right? But you know, if you remember from the one of the previous videos, I actually show you this was on like the 8th or 9th page, right? 80 or 90 positions, like almost last 2 weeks. But now this week we're on the 3rd page here. So actually 4th page. Okay, so the rankings are improving, right? The rankings overall are improving a lot, right? Like slowly, steadily. And once the backlinks, like once Google start taking our backlinks into consideration, definitely you will see like a skyrocket. So I think by next 2 weeks, right, by the next part of this video, you should start seeing some massive improvements after the backlinks are indexed as well as discovered by Google, right? And that's pretty much it. I think that these are pretty long videos, but I just wanted to teach you how to actually build the right links, right? Like there's really nothing complicated here, guys. It's just that you have to spend at least an hour a day to really reaching out to people. And also make sure you have a couple of budgets, a small budget with you, right? Because definitely they're gonna ask for links. I mean, they're gonna ask for money, right? And trust me, guys, all the website, in fact, I didn't just reach out to them through emails, but I also reach out to them using social media like Facebook as well, right? So let me show you one example here. Actually, I forgot. Actually, like one of them actually replied back with $100 fees, right? This is an affiliate website, which again, like I mentioned, this was the only affiliate website which replied back to us, right? As you can see, like this is the chat here, right? So this is actually the cleaning company, right, in I think in Boston, so in US. So I'm just normal message here saying that on behalf of my SEO client, right? And then this guy said $100 for 1,000 words and needs to be English native quality, right? So I told them $50, is it fine? Say no reply. So yeah, so when you do reaching out, you have to be spending at least an hour a day or 2 hour a day. Create a sheet like this, do it, reach out using email, right? Reach out using social media, right? And you literally have to keep on pushing, guys. There's no shortcut to this. I wish there were shortcuts, but there isn't. If you want shortcut, you can try finding links on Fiverr, right? But as I mentioned, there are many garbages out there, but definitely you can find some good links there, right? Like I was able to find. It took me like almost a week to actually find only 2 links on Fiverr. So think about it, have to go through different links, samples that they gave me, But yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, make sure you leave them down in the comment section down below and try to answer them as soon as possible. If you like this video, make sure to press the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe and also join the Facebook group, right, if you haven't yet. And that's all for it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.